Hi. I'm Leo Ryan, the bad guy. Hi.
I remember the congressman showing up. I remember having mixed feelings about it. He's
Are you drawing? Good to see you.
very outgoing, charismatic, genuine man, or so it seemed to me. And you don't get much of that in the temple.
What's your name?
What can I do for you, Mr. Ryan?
Well, I'd like to speak with Jim.
Jim's not here.
Well, you can put me in touch with him.
And at the same time thinking, who do you think you are walking up on our house?
You're gonna have to leave.
Hi. I'm Leo Ryan. You must have heard of me, about me?
Stephen Jones, once or twice.
Oh, well, what are you doing in town?
Basketball tournament, us against the Guyanese Nationals.
Yeah. How's it going?
Well, sir, they kicked our butts good the first two games. We're looking for a little revenge.
Well, let me know if you can use an extra pair of hands. I can't dunk, but you know, as politicians, we pass things really well, like basketballs and the buck.
Congressman, you can't just come in here as you please.
Lighten up, Sharon. The man's just trying to be friendly.
You might have asked you a couple of questions, like, do you like it there? Jonestown, I mean. How is it?
Your father wants to talk to you.
Well, good luck, Stephen. With the game, I mean.
You're gonna have to leave now, Mr. Ryan. This is private property.
Okay. Well, it's nice meeting you. We'll be seeing you again. Bye-bye.
There was a point at which my father sent orders, funneled through the radio room, everything came through there, and Sharon Amos, that we were to return to Jonestown. The basketball team was ordered to come back.
I want you to come home.
Why?
Why? You need it here is why. Now, McElveen's coming back first thing in the morning. I want you to be on the truck with him.
The whole damn bunch of you.
Look, you said it yourself. We're good PR, Dad. That's all there is to it.
We're having a good time. We're playing basketball.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Stephen, I think you better come back. You don't know what's happening here, Stephen. We really need you.
We're staying, Mom. We got a game against the national team tomorrow.
How's it gonna look if we just hightail it out of here?
Besides, you don't need to speak for him.
Well, it's up to you.
No, it is not up to him!
I do not want him having anything to do with that congressman or with the relatives. I want him back here now. You don't give a damn what happens here.
I had known for a long time my father was nuts. I'm one that believes he was sick from very early on. By the time the congressman came, he only had a few more months at the rate he was going with his drug use. He was just slowly killing himself on drugs.
Who do you think's keeping this place together?
I am keeping this goddamn place together!
I know I sent him closer to the edge by refusing to come back at that time. There was no denying that he was losing control. And to a man like my father, it must have been like he was sinking in quicksand, grabbing at nothing.
Jim Jones summoned People's Temple lawyer Charles Gary to handle Congressman Ryan's visit to Jonestown. But Jones suddenly reversed course and denied entry.
What do you mean we're not going to Jonestown? The only goddamn reason I came here is to take Ryan to Jonestown. Who the hell changed it, Sharon? You?
Jim did, all right? It was Ryan's fault anyway, coming in like he did.
It's a whole lot of crap.
It was Jim's decision to cancel the visit.
You know, I've had it with you people. There's a plane going back to Miami at 1 p.m. I'm going to be on it. You hear me? Listen to me, Jim.
I'm a righteous man. We are a righteous people, and we traitors. They've come to destroy what we... We cannot
allow them. They want to steal our children.
Jim.
I mean, so long.
Jim, cut it. Now, what I'm going to say is very simple. You've got two alternatives.
Now, the first is you can tell the Congress of the United States to go to hell. You can tell the media to go to hell, which is what you've been doing all along over my objections.
You can tell the concerned relatives to go to hell. But if you do that,
I cannot live with it. It's the end of the line. I won't be with you. Now, the second
alternative is what I've been urging you to do all along.
You can let the media in. You can let the congressmen in. You can let the concerned relatives in.
And you can let them see for themselves what a beautiful place we have there.
Calm down, then. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just calm down.
Finally, we got word after negotiations between the congressmen and the People's Temple's lawyers and Jones that we would be allowed to head into Jonestown.
Who's getting in? He's still showing. What are you doing using that? Just here for a little bit.
The preparation for Jonestown before Ryan's visit was just like the mayor was visiting or the congressman was visiting. You'd paint the house, you'd spruce up the plants, you'd weed. Everything would be in a #1 condition to make a positive impression.
Attention. Dean Perlmutter, please report to the radio room immediately.
We had a lot of rehearsal about what to say to these people if they came in. We were rehearsed over and over and over and over again.
How long would you like to stay?
Forever. You just can't imagine that all the hundreds of us here are so extremely happy.
And I love it here. Nobody to bother me. I'm free, and I love everything about it.
Now you tell me, those big buildings out there, what are they?
Cottages.
And how many people would you say on average lives in a house?
4 or 5. 2 couples to a house.
No. I wouldn't say that. I'd say 4 or 5. Just don't you go into that. Okay, pass. What do you find that's wrong with this place?
Well, I don't find anything wrong. I had more opportunities here than than I ever had in the States.
How do you feel about the USA?
Well, I feel it's all right for those who want to be there.
That's very good. We don't want to say we're pro-Soviet or that we're against America. You got that?
I got it.
Pass. Monica, when you refer to Jonestown, how do you refer to it?
As a very nice place.
There was always an atmosphere of us versus them. Jones mentioned that Congressman Ryan was coming, concerned relatives were coming, journalists who were evil incarnate were coming, and they were coming to destroy us.
People get along, white and black together, and
Look, I just say it's a community. Jonestown, it's a community. All right, pass.
The survival of the community rested upon a good report from these people coming and leaving without incident and giving wonderful reports on Jonestown.
What are common complaints you hear in the community?
I don't hear any complaints. Only praises of our being able to live here in Guyana. My son's here with me, and I appreciate being here. I enjoy it here. I've had many more opportunities for learning trades than I have in my entire lifetime.
What are some of the complaints you hear against the community, against the temple?
I don't hear any complaints. The only thing I hear is how much people love it here. Everybody says this is the best thing that's ever happened to them in their whole lives.
How about you? Is the best thing ever happened to you?
The very best. I really appreciate being here. I enjoy it.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Leanne's coming here. No, that's fine. I don't need to go to Jonestown. No, if she's coming here, then I'll just stay here. Okay. Lunch, dinner, I really don't care. Oh, hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, go ahead. Omaha. Gardens. Good. No, I'll find it. Yes. Okay. And Linda. Sharon. Thank you. Bye.
When I got that information that my daughter was going to come down on Saturday, there was no reason in my mind to, at that point, to go to Jonestown. Now, if it turned out I was being lied to and she didn't show up on Saturday, I'm going to Jonestown. I'm going wherever I need to go. I'm going to find my daughter.
Congressman Ryan chartered a plane to transport relatives and journalists to Jonestown.
Hey, folks, plane's ready.
More than 150 miles deep into the jungle.
Says the Constitution gives him the right to come down here and see us because we are American taxpayers.
See, the Constitution does not give him the right to go wherever he is not invited. You can't win, I'm telling you, with this kind of a prick. You cannot win!
He treated our children all night.
He come tripping into our house like he owned it, telling Sharon Amos I heard a lot of dirty things about you. Well, I said, you tell him to go to hell! To get lost! We don't have to tell him anything anyway. We don't have to tell him anything. And you know what? I don't know how long he's going to stay, but I can assure you, if he stays long enough for tea, he is going to regret it. Know that you have never been loved so much as I love you right now.
Amen!
I love you.
Monica, myself, and my roommate did have a meeting about Ryan coming. The plan was I was going to slip the congressman a note asking for his help to leave.
This is our chance. Monica? Keith?
What about your son, Vern?
If I tell him, he might report us.
I wrote the note. Vernon Gosney, Monica Bagby, help us get out of Jonestown. And that was the note.
He's better off here anyway.
I didn't know whether to take my son was the right thing to do or not. I wasn't thinking clearly.